Hello there, it's Mike the Gardener, and it's the end of autumn, and so I'm thinking about the last few plants that I need to protect over winter to get them through and ready to flower and perform again next year. So today I'm going to show you how to overwinter Aeonium, Fuchsias and bedding geraniums. This lovely Aeonium comes from the Canary Islands and Madeira. So in its native countries, it's perfectly capable of getting through the winter unaided. However, here in Dorset and throughout the UK, we obviously need to put something in place to get it through the winter. In its native country, it lives on the northern hillsides, so given that it's the northern hillsides, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bright sunny position. So I'm going to put mine in the greenhouse, but you could equally put it in a sunless north-facing porch or a conservatory. One thing to be aware of when you are overwintering Aeoniums is you may find some of the lower leaves will start to dry off and crisp away slightly. That's not a problem, that is something that happens when you overwinter these plants. The other thing you may find is that the crown of the plant may start to go slightly green rather than the dark black burgundy colour that it actually has in summer. Again, that's not a problem, don't worry about that. It will recover and bounce back in the spring. Okay, so that's my Aeoniums in the greenhouse. And the other thing to remember is they don't need a lot of watering, just occasionally, maybe just a little bit, but they don't like to be kept wet and certainly not have wet roots during the winter. So keeping them on the dry side is really important. When we get to about March, April time, when things hopefully start to warm up, that's the time to actually recommence watering again. The other plants I'm going to make overwinter arrangements for are these fuchsias and these geraniums here. I hate having to pay out for plants which you can sort of like get through the winter with just the minimal of care. Now again, I'm lucky enough to have a small greenhouse, so these will go into a greenhouse, and like the Aeoniums, I water them very sparingly during the winter months. If you haven't got a greenhouse, it's not a problem. A porch or a conservatory will be perfect to keep them in over the winter period. But say the most important thing is keep them dry at the roots. As always, if you've got any questions about today's how-to, then give me a shout through GardenTags. I'm Mike the Gardener. See you soon. Bye bye.